It's been a day since I crash landed on the world of Icarus. In that time, I managed to salvage some food and even get some sort of shelter put up. But my world, my home, is lost. I have no idea how to get back. I'm not even sure why I was sent to this place in the first place. But nevertheless, I'm here. And advances are all we've got. We must continue on our plight. Food is a must. Armor is a must. And we need to build this contact device. I don't even know where to begin with any of this. Only that we know we need iron. And so, we should go out searching in the daylight to see if we can find some. I don't know what this world holds. This is what we need. Rope and iron. And there ain't nothing I can do without iron or raw iron to begin with. So I guess we do need to find it. I don't think this is it. It does not look like iron ore to me, but we could get lucky. Sulfur. Okay, that's something that we actually need. We get some cliff faces here. This is a perfect place for iron. Let's see if we can find some. Maybe there's like an old abandoned mine around here. Some sort of cave. Something to guide us in the right direction. Now this looks like it could be iron. No, that's salt. We might be able to use this to preserve our food a little better. Keep it from spoiling us quick. But the search for iron continues. So far, no luck. Hey, check the waterfall out over there. It's quite beautiful. There might be a cave up there. Possibly. But we're here. Not there. I don't even have the equipment to scale that mountain. Need to figure out where we go for iron. I'm looking about. Maybe caves aren't the way. Perhaps there's a different avenue we can go down. I just shot us dinner. There it is. I want my hour back. Hold the skin. Get the skin off of this thing. We still need some fur for that sleeping bag. Take all. And we definitely don't want to leave this carcass here. Besides, bone arrows, bone armor, that's going to be super useful. Now, I remember back in training, they said to always check behind stones. Sometimes caves can be hidden. This might be the case here. This is quite a big stone. We might be able to peek behind here, though. It doesn't look as if there is anything hidden behind this stone. Another bit of food for dinner. Again, we're not leaving it out here. We'll get the bones. What we don't use for armor, we'll certainly use for arrowheads. I keep finding places that look promising. But any caves or mines or any signs of civilization, there isn't anything. I might have to start thinking of other ways for iron. What's that? It's like some sort of geyser. Okay, that's got to be something, surely. Just look at it. It's blowing up over here. Be careful, this might be attracting animals. The trees have been destroyed in this area. That one's been torn down. Oxide deposit. Enzyme. Place a vapor condenser on top to extract exotics. Oh, can I, like make a mark here? Like a waypoint of some description? Add or remove marker. I can only add one marker. Doesn't look like I can toggle exotic radar status. Well, maybe not. Don't know. Gonna have to remember where that is on the map. Oh, great. We got a thunderstorm incoming and I am caught massively out. I'm hoping. Will this count as a shelter? Did we just find a cave? I don't know if this counts as a shelter. Oh, stone, okay. Maybe we can chip away at this and maybe this is some sort of shelter. I don't have any way to see what's happening. Oh. I think we're protected from the thunderstorm. Just about. In this cave. Oh. I mean, that stone's going down very slowly. Nope, this is not shelter. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. We need to run home. We need to get home as quick as possible. I'm stuck on a boulder. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Running home. Oh my god, the freaking forest is on fire. Oh, we should have definitely turned around sooner. Oh, stamina is depleted. I've got some of these berries. Consume the stack. That helps out with stamina. Oh, it's getting bad. I don't know what happens when this fills up. Oh, we are moving so slow. Exposure. Our health is starting to deplete. I need to get back home quickly. Our health's going back up. It goes down in chunks. Home is still quite a ways away. We can make it. We can make it. This might be close. Our exposure seems to be going down. Have we outran the storm? Or did we just outlast it? I'm not sure. It was one or the other. Either way, I'm getting home and I'm getting somewhere safe. Oh no! Oh no, the cabin's on fire! Oh no! Quick, I don't know how to put it out. Must repair first. Can I repair it? Oh, it's just gonna all burn down. No! I don't know how to put out a fire. We've got nothing to put it out with. Oh no! It's gone. Oh. Like all of our belongings. Everything that we built. It's all gone. Oh, this has been a disaster. So apparently we need a fire whacker. But it's literally everything except for our campfire gone. Oh no. There was all of the resources that we got. I mean, I can get some of them back. The stuff that was in the chests. Oh yeah, here too. Take all. We are going to be encumbered though. But that's our house gone. Oh no. And the door survived. The door survived. Oh, that was like an entire day's worth of... Oh, that hurts. That is so painful. That storm ruined everything. I just wanted a cave. I only wanted to find a cave. Okay, ideally we want this fire whacker unlocked sooner rather than later. We got a couple more. We're level 4. We're not level 10, so I can't get stone, which will obviously prevent it from burning. Well, even then, it's still a bit of a difficult one. Look, level 15. So there's not much I can do other than having to keep putting it out. We can't travel too far from home, just in case that happens again. What else can we get? Probably this wood rag torch, I want to say, is a good one. We need level 5 for the rest. We'll keep a hold of the one that we've got, the point that we've got. But now I've got to get some more building done. Since we have a couple more talents, I think maybe we put one into more wood gathering, as this is taking the time. We've also got 1 point available. I think that's in solo. Habitation. What do we got here? Stamina regen. Wear rate of pickaxes. Resource crafting. Let's see if there's anything here that can help us. Yeah, we've got this discount. Discount thatch. Thatch buildings cost less. Wood buildings cost less. We're using those. Let's go ahead and put that on. That'll make this process a little bit easier, especially if we're going to have to keep repairing things. We need to get that fire whacker. I think that's going to allow us to put out fires in our local area. We've only had one thunderstorm, so we're just going to have to be careful. Like, if we see a thunderstorm, we need to get home ASAP. It's a shame we can't build some sort of lightning rod. That could be interesting. That would help divert the lightning away from us. We still have a solo point to spend, so let's go ahead and get Marathon Runner. We have one more down the tech tree. We do have one more that we can spend here. And I don't know if we got the bone armor. Did we select the bone armor? No, we didn't. We'll select the bone armor. That should help us out more. One by one, though, we'll get there. So I've rebuilt the cabin. Now, I did initially like it facing out this way near the campfire. But I think it's best that we have it looking out into the forest. I would like to see if there's anything coming here. Now we need to deal with a couple of other little things. For starters, we've got no light, and I don't know. We can craft torches now. I don't know what that's going to take. We've got torches here, look. Craft one of those. I don't know if this is going to set the wood on fire. I'm hoping the answer to that is no. But flames catch and wood burns, so it's likely going to happen. So we'll craft that torch up like I said. But before we even do that, why does it keep disappearing? Oh, it's there. It's in the L. Okay. So we should have 2 of those now. Can I put that torch down? Oh, okay, it just lights up like that. Okay. Oh, that's actually quite useful. I thought maybe I could put it down. That explains why there's a floor torch there. Now, I do want another one of these crafters, but we also want the fire whacker. This thing right here. I'm hoping this is going to allow us to put fires out. We can also go ahead and start crafting up some of the bone armor. That would actually be very useful. See if we can get all 4 of those crafting up. Are we immediately wearing that? Like if I go to inventory, yeah, that immediately goes on to us. Oh, we are looking sick. We'll just go ahead and get a photo from the drone here. We do have a few more perks to spend. So I think the medium wood crate is a good option. Also, the basic bandage and the splint. The last thing I want to do is fall off of one of those ledges and accidentally break my leg. Now, I think we keep a hold of the last one just in case there's anything we need. I always like having one in reserve. So now we can get this double chest crafted up, I'm hoping anyway. We need a little bit more fiber. Okay, there's plenty of that laying around. That ain't going to be a bother. We'll get that crafting up. If there's any sort of thunderstorm, we want to immediately turn around and head back home. We'll put this down. Then I should be able to unload. I'm hoping like the vast majority of my stuff into it. Right there, I think. It's perfect. Right next to the front door. Yeah, perfect. Okay, now we should be able to like put a lot of our stuff away. So learning my lesson. I'm not going too far from home. I'm going to stick to the cliffs that are nearby. See if I can find anything that looks like a cave entrance or that might be guarding one. Well, cave entrances are out of my way. Coal certainly isn't. There's a nice little vein right here. 49 coal? That's got to be useful for something. I'm still not finding any sort of iron or cave. Oh, the weather on this planet is frightful. We've got another one incoming. Another storm incoming. This time it's a windy storm, but I don't want it to tear down the hutch. So we want to get back there, make sure that it's stable and sturdy. The trees may be felling, but the structure for now seems to be holding. Probably not for too much longer. I saw something crumble out there, but everything seems to be strong. We built this sturdy. Oh, a little bit there. Well, we weathered that storm for sure. Just patching the last pieces of damage. A couple of planks got blown off. I spent most of it just patching up the walls as they crumbled. We do need to worry about getting... Oh, hi, bye. Need to worry about getting more. Can I? Nah, you're just too far away at this point. We need to worry now about getting that iron and hopefully getting upgraded. Like when we reach level 10, we can start actually going down the tier 2 one. And that'll allow us to get stone walls. Something a little bit stronger than what we're currently using. But that being said, I've got some talents. And I'm wondering if there's anything that'll increase my attack with bows. Yeah, I'm unfortunately not seeing much. So I think we can go with this 3% damage from spears. And if we go back over here, we were saving a point. We might want to consider the bone spear. That might be a good call. So we've at least got something to defend ourselves with in a better situation. Tools. No, not bows. It'll be under... Yeah, tools. Right there, look. Bone javelin. Oh, that's a bone javelin. I want the spear. So as much as I wanted that, we don't actually have enough bone to do it. It seems that utilizing all of my... all of my bone on my armor did it for us. So, you know, we're kind of stuck without it for now. But that's okay. We'll put it on our list of things to find while we're out and about today. We'll just drop one of them horses like that. There's a second one right here. Baby is a lot tougher. I mean, I'm not a big fan of killing the kids, but I gotta eat at the end of the day. So we'll skin that. We'll get some bones. We'll continue on our quest to find... I might drop this back off home first of all, though. Put it on the fire. Get it barbecuing up for tonight. Hey, check this out. We've got some new things we didn't have before. I managed to get some of these, like, raw gamey meat. Like some ribs going on there. Nice. We're definitely going to enjoy a barbecue tonight. And we'll leave them to cook up on the campfire. Let's go out in search of this iron. So I've checked these. I've checked these. I don't think we checked this one all that well. Hey, what's that? Is that a... Oh, come on, that's got to be a cave. Oh, no, this was just like the hole that we was in before. Although, I'm not... Oh, yeah. Okay, that stone's breaking. Maybe we can punch through this. Now that we've got light, we can see what we're doing. This was like the one that we found in that other place. So maybe we did find a cave and I just gave up too soon. Let's keep going. Oh, it's opening up. Yes. Oh, I've been looking for so long for a cave. I know to veteran Icarus players that this isn't something new. But for me, oh, this is glorious. Okay. Stealth. We want to be careful while we're in here. Get the bow out. Is this iron? Iron! That's what we came for. Even though we haven't got a way to refine it yet, I wanted to make sure that we had iron. I'm imagining this is just iron ore. Yep. Got to find a way to refine this into iron ingots. But at least we're making progress. Okay. Time to venture deeper into this cave. But not until I've cleared out this iron. Okay, we are in stealth. We want to be careful. We have no idea what's awaiting us. What the heck is that thing? That's like a worm. Serpent! Hydra! Okay. I don't know if this is actually doing anything to it. Yeah, there's the damage. Thankfully, this ore in front of us seems to be taking the brunt of the damage. Okay. Killed a cave worm. Okay. And that was bestiary 2 out of like 3,000. Can I interact? Get my stone back. Worm scale. Poison sac. Okay, take all. Water source. I can drink from here. This cave isn't very big though. So what was that ore that actually protected us? We've got copper ore. We don't have a reason for that just yet. Aluminium ore. I don't think I can mine that just yet. The health wasn't going down on it. The copper is, so we'll grab a little bit of copper. We're here. Might as well take some back with us. Hey, we found gold. Oh, and I can even mine it. So this place has gold. At least it has a lot of the ores that we expect to find back on Earth. I know the elemental table is complete apparently, but you know, still, it's nice to see that this is common. So we got a couple of nodes of iron back here. Okay, I think, what's this? Underground, minus health regeneration, minus water consumption, and minus max stamina. That's disastrous. Okay, so I got a little bit of weight. I might fill up on iron ore as best I can, and then try and head back home. Oh, I've come down with cave sickness. That isn't good. I think my time spent in this cave is pretty much done with. We're going to need to find some way to survive. What's this? Coal ore? Oh, I might grab this before we leave. Might just grab as much of this as I can. I've still got a little bit of weight left to carry on. Trouble is my stamina isn't going up all that much, so it's taking quite a while just to mine a little bit in here. There's got to be some way to survive in caves longer. Alright, time to get out of here. We know where this place is, so we can always come back. Get out of here. Breath of fresh air, or as close to it as we can get. Although with all these trees around here, it's a wonder that oxygen isn't native to this place. So after coming out of the cave, I felt that things were looking a little bit blurry. At first I thought it was my infection, but I messed around a little bit with the visor on the headset, and it seems like the planet's coming in a lot crystal clearer now. The good news? I made it back home. We haven't died yet. Close that door. We're inside. I think my torch burnt out. I lost it somewhere along the way. I do have another spare one somewhere in one of these chests. Did I put it in this one? I don't think so. It was probably in this one. I looked on the wrong side. Yeah, there's the torch, look. Okay, cool. Put that there. Light that up. That'll keep burning for a little while. Now that we've got this ores back, I need to figure out exactly what I do with them. So it looks like to make these iron ingots, we need the stone furnace, which means we need the crafting bench. Moving down this tag means we need level 10 in our levels. So we do have to level up somewhat to get here. We are only 4 levels away. But aside from that, we are stuck at this point. So, there are other ways that we can progress. There are other things that we need. Like we need this rope, for example. And I can't quite unlock that. Why is that locked for now? Crafted a character? I don't understand why this is locked. I did see something about being able to turn leather into rope within the talents here. Yeah, right here, look. Unlocks a blueprint to turn leather into rope onto the character. So we can go down this one with either by getting this, I assume, because it's connected, which increases the movement speed. Can see creatures' health, which does seem to have a good tech tree. Alternatively, we can go with this one, the increased max stamina. We are struggling with stamina a little bit, and I'm going to have to spend 2 points to get here anyway. So there, we've got that one. So now I can come here. Yes, we can unlock this one. That's good. Okay, so we got the seed extractor. Might be an idea. A simple tool which grinds up fruit and veg and extracts their seeds. That might be good so that we're not wasting the fruit and veg that we find. But at the same time, I want to see sort of like what other options that we've got, where we might want to be going with this. So I do think we definitely go with the bow and arrows. The arrows that I've just got right now aren't actually killing things in one shot, and I don't really like that. We got the cooling bandage, which lowers temperature. We've got the heating bandage, which I assume heightens temperature. We got the health recovery, which is bone, salt, and oxide. That might be a good one to have. But then we've also got the suture kit. A basic medical kit for healing deep wounds. We've got 2 points available to us. I think we go with this health remedy or recovery concoction. That seems like something that we can actually craft relatively easy. And do we keep a hold of the last one? We've got the fire pit, which is better than the campfire. Unlocks a lot more recipes. You can see that we get a lot more from that. But at the same time, do we go for the drying rack? A rack for slowly drying various cuts of meat and curing leather. I don't think that dried food actually spoils. Like typically in a lot of the games that I play, once you dry the food, it's usually good for a long period of time. So maybe that's the way that we go. Yeah, I think we go that way. We need to get up to level 10 though. And I don't know what the best way to do that is. Okay, large deer. Let's craft some bone arrows. And where did that deer go? Yep, one shot. We're now one-shotting the deers. That's good. We weren't doing that before. Some deers we were that were low levels, but a lot of them I was hitting and they were just walking away like it was nothing. Okay, we could actually leave his body here, because it attracts more animals. But at the same time, we need the food, we need the water, we need the hydration. We need everything. Take all. That's 4 more bones from him. And then obviously we get whatever we get from hacking away his corpse. Yeah, some meat spoiled, look. It does seem like it does spoil though, so I want to consume that. How much food did that give? Oh, it's not even on. Ah, I didn't turn it on. Oh, I don't believe that. Turn the device on. Cook the meat. Okay. Now we'll, I find it weird that it's X to go ahead and just drink some water, but in here it's E to do the oxygen. It keeps messing with my set. Okay. Let's get some more basic things done. Oh, I don't have any inventory space here. I'm probably going to need another one of these chests. Now we've got some cooked gamey meat. We can do that. Unfortunately, I did eat a little bit of contaminated meat by accident, and that does seem to be ailing me somewhat. I'm sick to my stomach. Food contamination. But I think I've got enough now to craft up that second storage container. Yeah, just like that. Bind all those wood pieces together. Get those logs strong and sturdy. And then we should be able to throw this one down. I'm hoping I can put it right next to this one. Yeah, right there, look. A couple of them together. That's great stuff. And first of all, let's go ahead and just add everything into there that we need. I think we'll probably take some of this stuff out. What don't we need in here? Like, we got a bunch of sticks, so maybe we take some sticks out here. I know how I like my things organized. So the way I've set it all up is most of our crafting stuff is in here. Like our ore, stone, that kind of thing. Things that we are going to use. I keep pressing tab to get out of there. In here is like overflow and additional extras and I'm not sure what to do. I don't know what we do with the worm scale yet or the poison sac. I'm sure that'll come in handy. And then over here we've got all of like the forage stuff, you know, the crops and that kind of stuff. I've put salt over here too. I think we can make use of this in some way, shape or form a little bit later on down the line. But today has been a day for sure of absolute carnage. All I wanted to do was find some iron ore. Then we lost our cabin in the process. We ended up cave sick, seasick, motion sickness, motion sickness, indignant sickness, every sickness under the sun. Today, it did not go well. But ultimately, as the second installment of our quest across Icarus comes to a close, we still have a long adventure ahead of us. We need to find a way to refine this iron, level up our gear, and become stronger. And when it comes to this game, so far, I am quite enjoying it. I think that the frequency of the weather is a little bit much in the early game, especially for new players. It feels like a lot of the time I've been spending running back to my base just to make sure that it's safe when there's been a weather storm. I think we've had like 4 or 5 different weather effects. That is a mechanic of the game. That's part of what the game is about. I get that. But when you're playing it for the first time, and you're trying to like find that cave like I was, and twice while I was out looking for it, I had to return back home and put what I was doing on hold. It kind of breaks that cycle in my head of, okay, I need to find this. It starts putting me in rush mode, and I don't find it as enjoyable. But that's because I'm new. I honestly think this weather mechanic is going to be something that is really interesting a bit further down the line. When I understand the game more, and I understand all of the like little, I talked about this in the first episode, when we understand the like little hints and tips and things that make the game so much easier, as I've learned now how to shift things from one inventory to another, and a lot of the clunkiness I talked about in episode 1 is starting to fade away here in episode 2, I'm sure that I will enjoy it more. But I think that a good solution would be like maybe for the first 3 in-game days, you don't really deal with harsh weather conditions. I think to have a thunderstorm on day 2 and completely lose your entire house is a bit harsh on new players. Like, I'm totally okay with that. I play a lot of survival games. Things like that happen in these games. And it is very realistic that, you build a structure, it's going to get struck by lightning. But giving us some indication in the beginning of the game that, okay, to look out for this would have been nice. Thankfully, I decided to build a simple structure and didn't go overly complex like I normally do. I really enjoy building in survival games, and I typically try and put something down that looks really good. But I'm always cautious when I play them, because will that structure stand up? And especially after seeing what I have with Icarus, with all of the different weather effects affecting these structures, I was like, no. I want to put something together that is good enough for us to begin with. But I think that it made for an interesting caveat in the episode. We were running back through the storm. We got back. A house was on fire. It was an interesting dynamic. I quite enjoyed it. I'm not salty that I lost my house. I'm not at all. Just a little bit now. It's part of the game. I'm learning it and I'm understanding it. And I look forward to future playthroughs of the DLC. But as for this episode, that's all I've got for you. Guys, if you have enjoyed the video, please do consider leaving a like and click subscribe. As my goal is this year to get this channel up to partnered status. We've got about 6 or 7 months left to go. So all your support would be welcome. In addition to that, guys, I always record my videos a week in advance because I don't do this full time, so I have to kind of record in batches as and when I get the chance to. And so I'm recording pretty much all of these Icaruses back to back today, as I've got today off. So anything that you are sort of posting and letting me know about in the comments on these last 2 episodes and the following one, I won't see until the 4th episode in this series. But today, I want you to know that I have given you the thunderstorm running, fire burning shelters of me. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one.